Hey traders, Brian here with a video. I haven't made one in quite some time. I've been super busy in crypto and in option trading, and of course still trading daily with the NQ and ES. So purpose of this video is to go over the current template that I'm trading. I'm primarily trading off of the higher time frame 36.6 chart for the NQ. I may go over the ES a little bit later in another video, but but I just wanted to lay the groundwork for this new template. I'm predominantly taking trades off of levels using the same setups I've always used: the John Wicks, the B4 jiggles, and the BLT trigger line trades. I've just looked at the trigger lines for so much, I don't really need to see them on the chart anymore. So, you know, a John Wick right here, a B4 jiggle right there, a trigger line trade in here. So, yeah, I don't really need to see those. But what I'm really looking for are first trades as we pass through or come out of a level. So I'm going to walk you through the different levels that I have here and how I update these, at the in the evening, after Globex opens. All right, so the first thing I'm going to talk about are the extremes, and that is what I have are the Merry Math channels. The bullish channel is this black dotted line. The bearish channel is this white dotted line. Of course, I coded my session high in black so that I've got VWAP when it's rising is black, Merry Math when price is above that. All Merry Math channel is it's 1/8 off of the session high. That's all it is. So creates a channel there, and inside that channel I'm looking for trades. Okay. So same here, we get inside the channel and I'm looking for trades underneath this Merry Math line. All right, so that's first set of levels are the Merry Math channels created by just taking 1/8, dividing up the price between session high and low into 1/8 and creating a channel at the high, off of the high, and off of the low. Okay, so that's one of the first levels, the integral, and I'm going to talk through how I trade using some of that. Okay, next line you see here, the black line, and then it turns white. That's my VWAP. So white is down, black is up. Of course, you can change whatever colors, whatever suits your preference. This gold line right here is half back between session high, session low. So that's a critical level. And where is, oh yeah, okay. This this green dashed line here is a Larry Williams breakout level. I'm just going to go through these levels one by one. Then I'll segregate them and talk about them individually. All right, so this green dashed line is a Larry Williams breakout level. This blue dark thick cyan line is opposing level high. And again, we already talked about that. Now, this shaded area, it encompasses or fills the area in between this green solid line and this deep pink solid line. So this is it's just, I use the drawing tool up here, this highlight session, just to drop in so that I can highlight. This is the first level of breakouts around the Globex open. So you see this dashed gold line, that's Globex open. The green and level, these are just the Larry Williams breakout threshold levels are, I'll give Larry Williams, if you don't know who he is, he's a famous trader who still has the record of the Robbins World Trading Championship. Back in 1987, ran 10,000 up into over 1 million. and he popularized the concept. There were other people that did it, other traders, but Larry popularized this concept about the open range breakout. So, or the break off of the open. I don't think he originated this, but he popularized it. So I just want to make sure that you understand that. So I took this decades ago and built trading systems back in TradeStation, and I decided to incorporate that into my NASDAQ trading here recently. So I've got two levels off of the Globex Open. First level on the bullish side here, first level down here for the bearish breakdowns, and then you've got the big breakout, what Larry used. Now, I'm not using the same percentages that Larry used in his trading championship model. These percentages are my own. So it's the concept that I'm borrowing, but I'm putting my own percentages in there. So this green line right here, green dash line, lime green, and this deep pink dash line, these are the big breakout levels. So you get a good sustained move above this level, and it should be a substantial breakout. It should mean business. All right, so that's the Larry Williams breakout thresholds. 4 different levels. The bullish side, this first lime green, and then you got the dash, and then the breakout to the downside is this solid deep pink, and then the thick dashed deep pink levels. All right, now again, Globex Open, it's an important level in the market, and then we have white is the session low. This white dash line is midpoint between opposing level high and opposing level low. Okay, so a lot of levels, but it all works hand in hand, and I'm really happy with how my trading is. Waiting for my setups against these levels has been working. All right, so let me just go through and show you some of the trades that. Let's see if I took any trades with this account here. Let's just. Not on this day. I must have been all in the Bull Knox accounts on this account. So, all right. So let's just talk concepts. So here we have open Globex Open, and you can see it's printing right there. Here we have a gap. I posted a chart in the Discord room today. I said, hey, you got to keep your eye on these gaps, because the impossible sometimes works out. Look how much we were up today, all the way back down, and we close this gap. Okay. So last night, Globex is perfect examples right here. Okay, so market's going up. I'm sitting here watching it would break out. All right, now I'm looking for a setup. I get one. I get my John Wick. I go ahead and put a buy stop in. But it took a long time, and I was really tired on this bar right here. It just never, ever resolved. So I canceled my order and went to bed. Well, look what it did. But this is a great example of breakout. One of my setups, the John Wick, played out. You just put the buy stop in and hope for the best. Manage your risk. That's all you can do. Okay, so look where the market turned. It hit the Larry Williams breakout and pulled right back. So no trade there. Here is another example. Here we break above the Larry Williams breakout, lime green, John Wick, buy stop above the high, and she takes off. Okay, perfect example there. Let's just roll to another day here, And this was a crappy day. But we'll get a trade in here. Let's see. Yeah, here's some right here. Okay, here's a good example right here. Now, this day, you can see I would have Globex open, shattered out. We break down below the Larry Williams breakdown. B4 jiggle, closed down. We're in the Murray Math channel as well, so you take that trade. Here's another trade. Again, look at where this thing stops at, right there at the Larry Williams breakout and reverses. It looks similar to the other night, the bullish, on the bullish side. We come back through it, B4 jiggle, underneath the Larry Williams breakout, and you want to take that, okay? And that's all I'm looking for. It's also in the Murray Math channel right there as well, to the downside. So it's a bearish Murray Math combined with, a failure to reclaim this level here, reverse down, so you take that. All right, so here is an example of a favorite trade I like to do is when we come out of the Murray Math channels. This is, of course, session low, Murray Math channel. We break above. We've been in it. We've been in the channel for quite some time. Okay, here's a trade right here. We break below. We break through the Murray Math channel. Bearish. We're looking for a setup. We get the John Wick. We take it and we go. All right, here is a Larry Williams. Let me see if I can grab my, just to highlight this right here. Here's the Larry Williams first breakout on either side of Globex. Here's the pink and the green, just to frame everything for you. So you can see here, break. Here you had another chance, if you missed this one, a John Wick coming outside of the Larry Williams channel, and that was just, man, you would have had whatever you wanted to get out of that one right there. It's a great trade. Let's get rid of that right there. This is a great setup right here. We come back inside, we come back out. You have a chance there for a John Wick, underneath the Larry Williams breakout. You didn't get much on that one right there. I would have been out for a break even, but here you get a trade. Nice move there. Another opportunity here to get that trade. I think I actually took this one. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was in bull and Knox. I actually got this trade right here. I had, and actually this is how I played it. I wish I had bull and Knox on. So I took this John Wick, and I had my stop right there. So it comes up, back down. I'm still in the trade. Comes back up again. I mean, it's hitting all the key levels. I'm still holding, and then I add another one right there. Popped it out and got taken out right in there on multiple contracts. That was a great trade. It was about I think about a $1,250 or $1,300 trade right there. But that's example of how that's used right there. Let's see if we can get some other bullish trades. Here's another one. We get a bounce off of the Larry Williams. We run up. I mean, you could take that trade right there. I'll tend to wait for any little pullback and then try to get in just to see if it's going to really go through it. But here's more of a setup that I would look for. All right, we get above the Larry Williams breakout into session highs. We pull back down. Yeah, I think I actually took this trade too. I think I actually got this one. I didn't get much. I came out really quick on this one though, if this is the one I'm thinking. But anyway, here's the setup. The B4 jiggle. It came right. No, I didn't. I did not take this trade. Now I remember I took the one over here. So yeah, price was really not moving very quick at all through here. So yeah, I was up early that morning right there, and couldn't sleep, so I didn't take that. It was just taking too long to play out. But anyway, it's a beautiful setup right against the Larry Williams breakout. You could have taken that with no issue. Now here's the breakdown outside of the bullish Murray Math channel. We come through B4 jiggle, we close down, and you take it out. Again, you're back into that channel. We come close back outside again. You take that and try to get as much as you can. I would have probably cinched this one off. I probably wouldn't have gotten but about 6 or 7 points on that. But I would have re-entered on this John Wick, and then it closed back out again. So that would have been a really nice trade right there. Now you can also play the. So this is a really nice trade here. A huge pullback down into the Murray Math line. Session low, Murray Math, Globex open. I would have let this bounce. But I really like the John Wick coming above the Murray Math line, above Globex for the trade there. That was a beautiful trade. Okay, this is just wanted to go through several setups here with you on some potential ways that I use these different lines here. So now let me show you how to adjust things in the evening. All right, so the first thing that I want to set are the Larry Williams breakout thresholds. The green, green, deep pink, deep pink. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to pull up. I use TradingView for this right here. I just pull a daily NQ futures chart up. I've got a 9-period ATR set right here, and this is the Globex session currently in play. This was the full day's bar, so I just put my cursor over that. I look down here at the ATR reading. It's at 342. Okay, so all I do is 342, come over here, and all of the LW, the Larry Williams breakout levels, I just put 342. There's not going to be any difference between today and yesterday, because the difference between 1 and 2 is de minimis, negligible in what we're doing. But we'll change it just so you can see what I'm doing here. All right, that's all the Larry Williams stuff. We set it. Let it calculate. All right, and we're set there. So we drag this up, and I just put it where it's shaded so I can see that that's where those lines are. All right, now the next thing I want to do is to set up the opposing levels. Now the opposing levels is this cyan, the midpoint, and opposing level low. Opposing level low, midpoint, opposing level high. I hope I explained that pretty good. So I just open on the Larry Williams stuff. This is all Marker's logic. So I have it set up in here in the logic to analyze. That's all you have to do is come in here and change this number every day. and it does the calculation for you. So all right, now what we want to do is we want to go to the opposing levels. So you don't have to do anything with low a day, high a day. This is all related to Merry Math. All right, so I have some of these Merry Math channels deselected. You can see I've got them deselected. So you have other things in there that you can select to create a channel if you want to. I don't need them anymore. I'm just looking for those. But anyway, you have those to play with. So, but let's go to the opposing level high, opposing level low. All right, so those two things right there. So this is how you change those. Go into the input series, edit input, and you just put the yeah, Trader Jim hasn't updated those levels tonight. This is one of the few times he has not updated those levels before 6 I'll say 15 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm not sure what the issue is. Hope he's okay. But anyway, this is where you would put it. Just come in here and opposing level, just put it in line value 1, hit OK. So yeah, if I wanted to change that to 20,315, I just changed that right there. I don't want to. I'm going to wait and see what he says, but I just wanted you to see that. And then I go down to opposing level low, come back in input series, in line value 2. I just input whatever he gives me for the opposing level low, and we plot line 2 there. Hit OK. You don't have to do anything for the midpoint. It's already calculating for you. So you just have to change the high and the low. Okay, that's it. Once Trader Jim posts the opposing level high and low, I'll put that into the Discord. And for those of you using this, you can get yours updated. But until then, this is what we have right here. So hopefully this model, hopefully you get some use out of this right here. I am more and more, I will never change my setups because they work. The John Wicks, the B4 jiggles, this is really a B4 jiggle. Yeah, this would be a trigger line trade, trigger line trade, trigger line trade, B4 jiggle, John Wick. I'm not going to ever change those because they just work. So I'm not looking for anything else new or improved. But I'm always trying to improve on the how the market structure plays out. So, and I really like trading my setups against these levels. I can attest that they've been working very consistently, and it helps me to wait for trades. So I just wait for those trades. Anyway, hope it helps. If you have any questions, just drop me a line. I'm always looking at the chat today. I'm not streaming anymore. Just got too many things going on. So, but anyway, good luck to you with all your trading. And like I said, just drop me a line if you have any questions.